it's been a while. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up regretting this makeup, but I was playing around with some stuff hoping that this might be a New Year's Eve look. I've actually filmed this before Christmas, hence the Christmas jumper. By now my jumper collection video should be up on my channel, so I will link it if you guys are interested in all my Christmas jumpers. Before I jump into this video, I just want to apologise for the lack of uploads. I know I've been pretty absent on social media and on my channel, and that is because I haven't really felt like myself. There's been a lot of stuff going on at home. Just haven't felt like myself, and I haven't felt like filming, I haven't felt like editing. I just wanted to kind of sit down and talk about some makeup. This is my October, November and December favourites. I'm going to do a recap of my favourite things from the last 12 months, but I'm probably going to post that in January. Let's talk about some of my favourite products from the last 3 months, and I hope you guys can enjoy. So I just want to talk about some palettes to start off with, some face palettes. And the first one I want to talk about is the Emily Edit The Needs palette by Makeup Revolution. This has fast become my favourite travel palette. You can see how beaten up my palette is. I don't love this highlighter. It's very like silver based. For something that's a natural highlighter, this is just, I use it, but it's not my favourite. This blush and bronzer, I cannot get enough of, and these eyeshadows are really nice to just throw in your crease. It's soft, really like easy to blend. The only one I have a little bit of trouble with is this shade, which is called Passion. I put this all over my lid. A lot of the glitter or like shimmer in it didn't show up as well, but all of the mattes are absolutely fantastic. So those are the swatches there. You've got the bronzer, blush, highlight and 3 of the eyeshadows, and I honestly think they are super blendable because they're very warm tone shades. I think they're super flattering on a lot of skin tones. I don't know how well this would work on deeper skin types, but for me personally, I think it's really flattering, and I love to travel with this. The next one I want to talk about is the Profusion Blush and Bronze palette. This has a ton of blushes in it. Like all of these 6 are blushes, and then you have 2 bronzers and a highlight. The highlight's way too deep for me. This would never work for me. And if I'm honest, I'm never probably going to use this shade. But the rest of these blushes and even these bronzers, they blend so well. This Olala shade could be a dupe for the NARS Orgasm. So these are these shades here. I haven't done the best swatches, I'll be honest. 3 of the blushes and the light bronzer, and that you can see that they're just super pigmented. So when this goes on your face, go light. But if you want something that has a lot of blushes in it, rather than trying to find a specific blush, again, for traveling, great palette. It saves you having like loads of singles. Okay, so I appreciate this has only been for like the last month, but I've been stuck on the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. It has got actually quite a nice little brush in it. It smells like vanilla and it's so good. So I use these 2 shades the most, which is light cocoa and medium cocoa, because this is a fantastic contour shade for me, and then this is a really nice, really brightening shade. So I use this in place of my Essence Brighten Up powder. And then this is a really nice matte warm bronzer for me. This is dark cocoa. The only one I don't use is Pop of Light, because I think it's meant to be a highlighter. It's just glitter in a brightening powder, so I don't use that at all. But 3 out of 4 is not too bad. Super pigmented, if you can. So these are the 3 here. You probably can't see the light shade, but the other 2 are super pigmented and they blend so nicely. So to have this as your one and done sort of brighten and contour and bronze is really good. I very much enjoy it. This was definitely the month of palettes. So the next palette I want to talk about is by Dior Backstage Glow Face palette, a go-to highlight palette for the last 2 months. If I'm honest, I've kind of just been using these 2. I bought this for myself for my birthday. These 2 are stunning. Look how reflective they are. They're just a nice gold and white for my collection. You don't necessarily need this, but if you want to try out some Dior Backstage products, then go for it. I think this is really worth a try. Okay, so I want to talk about 2 eyeshadow palettes really quickly. These 2 I have been stuck on. especially this one. So these are the Kathleen Lights Colourpop collaborations. Now, you guys saw me try the Zodiac palette. I'll link my review down below. And then the Dream Street palette I recently got, and it is just full of warm tone, gorgeous shades. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't originally buy it, because I didn't think that I would get much use out of it, because I have so many warm tone shades and I've been kind of gearing towards cooler tone shades recently. I was sold on this palette when I saw this Kaleidoscope shade as an inner corner highlight, but this is gorgeous. This is so creamy to the touch. Every single one of these is a flattering shade. It doesn't matter what you do, you are going to have a great eye look with this Dream Street palette. I don't have a single bad word to say. Kaleidoscope shades, Sweet Dreams and Twinkle. And then the Zodiac palette, I've really been stuck on this Virgo shade, which sounds strange, I know. So the Taurus and Virgo, I put the Taurus in my crease, I'll put the Virgo all over my eye, and then I'll pop something like the Gemini, the middle part of my lid. Or I did the other day follow the cool tone with a pop of blue eyeshadow look. I'll put two of the looks on the screen if I can find them. So I put the Aquarius in the middle and then the Pisces over the top. And it was honestly such a good look. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either of these. They're so good, so blendable. Kathleen Lights never steers me wrong when it comes to stuff that doesn't have anything to do with oily skin. So while we're on eyeshadows, I just want to mention one shade from my Z palette, because I recently went to TK Maxx and I picked up a couple of discounted Anastasia Beverly Hills singles, and this one in rose gold. It's like this gorgeous coppery bronzy, I don't know why they call it rose gold if I'm honest, because it doesn't really look very rose gold, but it's so pretty. All I do is put some like warm tone sort of shades in my crease, stick that all over my lid, and I am good to go. Like, I don't really talk about my Z palette very often, but I have a lot of Inglot singles in here, and I actually use the Inglot Black to fill in this. But yeah, that is a stunning shade, so if you ever see that shade in TK Maxx for cheap, pick it up. Okay, so something else I wanted to mention is something I bought for myself when I got my new job, and that was the Burt's Bees blushes. Burt's Bees makeup in general just isn't really available in the UK, and I'm not sure why, because we do have Burt's Bees, but their makeup just isn't available. So I bought all three, and each one of these was like £15 or something off of eBay, which is why I've been putting it off. So I knew I would get a lot of use out of Bare Peach, because this is a gorgeous peach shade. It blends super well. I love peach blushes. I then picked up the Shy Pink shade because I thought this is just a nice sort of everyday. I tend to use this as a topper if I just want to cool down any of my warmer toned blushes. And then the one I have been stuck on, which I didn't think, for me honestly, because I'm so pale, I didn't think I would really like, but this Toasted Cinnamon, I love this shade. This is a nude girl's dream. This is 100% natural, by the way, so, but like, this shade is my absolute favourite, and I didn't expect that. I expected the Bare Peach one to be my favourite, but I liked this so much I didn't stop using it for over a week. I'd highly recommend trying out one of these at least. The last highlighter that I want to mention is another Kathleen Lights one. I've been working from home a lot more recently, and if I just want to run out to the shops, I just tend to put a little bit of concealer on, a little bit of blush, and maybe a little bit of highlighter, mascara, and a lip gloss or something. So if I want a natural highlighter, I will go with this On the Cusp shade. This is a Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter by Colourpop, and it is stunning. It is a cream highlighter. Stunning. I literally just use my fingers, tap this on, and I am good to go. So pretty, and I highly recommend it if you like cream products. I just want to quickly mention this primer. The Body Shop All-in-One primer has been my go-to since I picked it up in October. This is the Instablur. This is super pore filling. If you like pore filling primers, this will be your go-to. It keeps me pretty oil free for most of the day. So 2 foundations I wanted to mention. I've been going on about this foundation a lot, so I don't want to completely bore you, but this Hourglass one I use all the time. This just blends out over your face so well. Considering it's such an expensive foundation, I was shocked at how much I enjoyed this. I still want to do a comparison between this and my Iconic pigment stick, which I think I'm going to be doing very soon, so please subscribe if you want to see that. This is very full coverage, and I also took this on the plane with me. So good. So a more affordable foundation that I wanted to mention is the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. I'm going to be doing a full Colourpop review in January of everything I've tried. Colourpop have finally sorted out their shipping, and you no longer have to pay customs. I'm very happy about that, because this is one of my favourite foundations of all time. This is so good. I always use a beauty blender or some sort of makeup sponge to blend this in, and it is phenomenal. It's a medium to full coverage foundation. That Liquid Camouflage foundation by Catrice and this foundation are just my favourites now. Okay, so 2 powders I want to mention is the Marc Jacobs Finish Line Perfecting Coconut Setting Powder. So I use this in a very strange way. Well, kind of strange, not really. I take this to work and I use this to powder my face during the day, and it really helps keep me more matte throughout the whole entire day. So it has a net, which you can't really see. It may be a tiny bit yellow toned, but I get past that because it is so super mattifying. If you have dry skin, stay away. For oily skin, this is so good if you like expensive products. If anyone enjoys more inexpensive products, this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Oh my god. This makes you look flawless. Pack this in on your whole face if you can with a sponge. Your whole face will look flawless for basically the whole day. I went to my family's, came back about 8 hours later, and I still looked flawless. No texture, no pores. It doesn't come with a sift or anything like that, but this is worth getting a hold of. I have the shade Fair, by the way. I can only get this on Amazon at the minute. I don't know why this isn't available in Superdrug or Boots yet, but you know, whatever. Okay, I just want to do a quick little mention to the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel. I have almost finished this. This is a white consistency which doesn't look great in your brows, but just sort of tap it out and you're good to go. I actually put this through my brows today just to keep them segmented down. It has a very small spoolie. It's not as small as my e.l.f. one. This does something that no other brow gel I have does, and that is make my eyebrows look feathery. If you want to really make your brow hairs look super feathery, this is the way to go. Okay, so some more eye products, just really quickly. I want to scoot through because this video is probably long. So the Urban Decay Alkaline Pencil has been my go-to colourful pencil. I've actually been picking this up a lot more than my brick pencil because, like I said, I've been using more cool tone shades. It looks like that. It's a very purpley shade, so if you want any sort of pop of colour, this is really worth doing. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, by the way. This is kind of hard to get your hands on, so you might have to go on the Urban Decay website. And then I've been obsessed with finally doing winged eyeliner, and I struggled for a really long time. Then I found something that I got in a glossy box, the Ico Fat Liquid Eyeliner. I'm going to be repurchasing this time and time again. It doesn't look like much, it just looks like a fat eyeliner. I don't know what it is about this. It makes it so easy to flick out eyeliner. Anytime you've seen me with eyeliner on my social media, which is Rainy Day Reviews with a Z, it's been because of this. I've been using this all the time for winged liner, and it has made me feel so confident in doing winged liner. If you struggle, please check this out. And then another eyeliner that I've really been enjoying is the Balm Schwing Black Liquid Eyeliner. This is super matte. Didn't realise how much I liked matte eyeliner until I used this. It's just like an inkwell kind of eyeliner. It's very... I can't use this to do a winged eyeliner. I'm just not that good at winged eyeliner. That's why I use that one. But if I just want to lay some black eyeliner down along my eye and have it be matte, this is the one I go for. And these two are the only two eyeliners I think I'm going to be picking up for a very long time. And then I also want to mention the mascara that I've been stuck on. This is the Essence I Need a Miracle Volumizing and Strengthening Mascara. Similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, similar to the Lash Paradise sort of hourglass kind of shape wand. And I think, I mean, first of all, the formula is fantastic. It makes my eyelashes super long, super full. The brush just makes my eyelashes so fluffy. This is my favourite for mascaras. Okay, so I just want to mention a couple of quick lipsticks. I want to mention what I am wearing currently on my lips, because this was basically the only nude I was wearing all of November. And this is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick in Sugar Cookie. So you can only get this, I think, in this little foursome. Other three shades are really nice, but this is the one that I go for all the time. It is a really lovely nude shade. It's just sort of like an everyday muted nude that dries matte. It's liquid lipstick, so it's going to last for a decent amount of time. Doesn't really last through food, I'm going to be honest, but love this. Something I have been stuck on, which you guys probably already know, because if you saw my last haul video, the Fenty Gloss Bomb is incredible. Here it is a really nude gloss, almost like an orangey-ish, just slightly, gloss with a ton of shimmer in it, and it looks just super wet looking on your lips, and I love this. When it eventually runs out, because it will, I use it a lot, I will be buying a full size. And then these I got, funnily enough, again at TK Maxx. I've got an Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. This is in Stripped. This is such a nice liquid lipstick. Another nude. This one here, it's like a peachy kind of nude. It's very flattering with any warm tone eye. Very good. And these last a decent amount of time on your lips. And then I also got some Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipsticks, like matte bullet lipsticks. This Dread shade is my favourite cool tone lipstick at the moment. This is like a matte lipstick of 0.0. It's so good. And actually, if you like do the kiss test with these bullet lipsticks, you'd be surprised how well they actually stay on your lips. And this is in Honey. They are a tiny bit drying, but they are matte lipsticks, and I think they're so pretty. And so that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, subscribe if you feel like it. I would really appreciate it. I will be posting twice a week again in the new year. It's gonna be my goal. I am so grateful for 50 subscribers. You guys have no idea, especially considering how sporadic my content has been. I thank you guys for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. There's been some amazing people online that have really helped me to get back where I need to be, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.